Are you perimenopausal or menopausal and you suffer with plantar fasciitis? What is well documented is that women going through a hormonal change in life are very, 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 very prone to plantar fasciitis. In fact, we see it here all the time. Make sure you watch this video. I'm going to give you some top tips on how you can help to alleviate this. You can actually reverse some of the effects associated with menopause, particularly with your foot type, and you can also reverse your pain and alleviate a great deal of number of symptoms. We see over 100 cases of plantar fasciitis a week, and a lot of them are menopausal women who have gone through menopause and have some level of muscle atrophy that then contributes to plantar fasciitis. And a lot of women get told there's not much they can do about it. And that's, in my opinion, just not true. There's lots you can do about it. We successfully treat it all the time, and we reverse some of the changes within feet that are associated with hormonal change in women, whether you be pregnant or menopausal or perimenopausal. Your plantar fascia, just for the record, runs from here down to here. And what's been shown is that with menopause, you tend to lose some of that. You get some connective tissue changes, which affects the alignment of your foot. You tend to get some muscle atrophy through a number of areas in your body, but particularly I'll stick to feet, because that's what I'm an expert in. And as a result, that causes compensation, which then leads to plantar fasciitis. And you might ask, well, why does this happen? So your plantar fascia is a big tough piece of tissue that runs from here down to here, and fascia keeps the bottom of your foot together in effect. And it's very heavily affected by the way you stand, the way you walk, which is affected by a level of misalignment through your foot and ankle. So if your foot collapses or changes, or you lose muscle tone through there, what you generally will find is that you will place more stress on the fascial tissues underneath the bottom of your foot. And as a result, that creates micro tearing through that particular area. They bleed and they get very, very sore. And as a result, particularly if you are a peri or gone through menopause, what you might find is that you're a little bit unstable on your feet. You don't feel as strong. Your legs and feet get tired very, very easily, and you get very, very sore. And so what I would say with that is that part of that reason is because of that level of misalignment, and because your muscles aren't working as well as they were, you tend to overcompensate in a number of areas, which has a negative effect on overall foot function and isn't very helpful to the whole situation. But I find that we get a lot of people who come in and they're very disgruntled. They've been advised by usually their doctor, not to pick on your doctor, but some other health professional, and they've been advised that there's not a great deal you can do about it. The awesome thing is there's heaps you can do about it. In fact, we reverse it all the time. So what we do find is that a lot of women don't necessarily want to be stuck in orthotics, and the downside of orthotics is that they're not going to do anything to strengthen your foot and ankle. You can't fit them into a lot of footwear, and they're just unpractical for a lot of women that we do see. Just they don't fit into anything you like. And so as a result of that, they're looking for other options. We're experts in realigning people's feet without being reliant on orthotics. So what we do find is that we get great success and great feedback about the treatment outcomes. You might be wondering how we actually do that, and the way that we do that is just through a very gentle hands-on technique, and then we give you exercises to support those changes that we're creating. So as a result of that, what we do find is that we get excellent results, particularly because we can change the alignment of your foot intrinsically, as in we can actually change it, take it from that position up to more of that position, and you don't have to be stuck in an orthotic, which is hugely beneficial. If you are interested in that type of thing, make sure you check out our 60% off. We're well versed in treating people with plantar fasciitis in general, but particularly if you've had some hormonal changes which may be affecting the alignment of your foot and ankle, which you believe has contributed to your plantar fasciitis. It's well documented in the literature, and there's lots you can do about it, just for the record. But I am going to show you one of our top tips that we use all the time that can help you strengthen your foot and ankle and help strengthen it long term. It's a wonderful, wonderful, very well researched exercise. I'm going to show it to you now. It's something you can start doing at home. And so if you can't make it to our clinic, you've got stuff that you can try and help yourself with. So the way that we do this is that you get yourself a towel, roll up a towel, pop it on the step, you flex your toes, and then you go down, 1, 2, 3, and then up, 1, 2, 3. And what that's doing is it's strengthening through your ankle and your arch, like that. So start with 2 feet, and you want to do it 10 times twice a day. And the other one is, this is the progression. You can then go to 1 foot, just like that, okay? So if you're wondering what the purpose of the towel is, what's been shown is if you flex the toe, it will turn on your ankle and your arch muscles much, much more effectively. So we would strongly advise you to use the towel. It helps to turn on all those tissues in that area and really strengthen things up really, really nicely. But the good news here is that there's a lot more you can do for this than what people realize. You don't have to be stuck in orthotics. You can keep wearing nice shoes. You can go barefoot over summer. There's a whole range of different ways you can go about this. What I would say is if you want to know more information, check out our 60% off initial heel pain assessment or plantar fasciitis assessment. Just $40 to get your foot checked out and get individual advice that's relevant to you. If you did think that this was, please like the video. Make sure you check out our channel and subscribe if you feel it's relevant to you. We try and produce lots of good content so that we can help people's foot health.